Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Lance back with a video here today, and today I'm just kind of back and I wanted to bring you guys something a bit different. I want to talk about what happens on my bad days, what happens when London is not being productive, and I think it can't be perfect more time to bring this up because basically I missed Freestyle Friday, if you didn't realise, and that was very poor of me. I usually what I want to talk about in this video is about how I'll usually make excuses for that and be like, oh, this was happening or this happened but man, really, it's just laziness. And at this point, I am starting to realize that like I am the problem for a lot of things that I'm not doing right. So I kind of want to let you guys know what I'm kind of saying, what I'm saying right now. But currently, I feel like sometimes it's just about having a bad day at the office. Not literally at the office, but I feel like I've been having a few like kind of just non-productive days. To me, any day where I'm not really going at it and being productive and making things that are kind of contribute towards my future, to me are just bad days. And like I feel like I've had way too many of those recently, and it's just got to stop. But I think to kind of really get to a solution, you really got to break down the problem. You guys realize in this video, if I look down quite a lot, it's because I just need to get this video made. I've got a lot of content I want to make today, so I made a lot of notes. So if you see me looking down, I apologize. I just want to kind of get off on my points without missing any. So basically, what I want to say is because when I decided to not go down the conventional route, not go to uni and just look for a job, it was because I wanted to pursue my passions and dreams. Like I wanted to make myself. I wanted to be able to make my YouTube channel and grow it, and then carry on my music and make my music good and keep progressing with that. And like they are like my two main passions. Like, and I think what I need to do, like, is what I'm trying to do right now, is kind of make money so I can get to the point where I can make better equipment, where I can have a MacBook and I can edit at home and I can use my home as a home studio, and like that's what I want to do. And like I want to upgrade my room, and like there's so much stuff I want to do. But whilst I'm in that transition stage, whilst things are kind of still turning around, whilst I'm building the income, like I feel as at the moment I'm kind of taking it kind of like I'm kind of still taking it as like a hobby, where really to me, what I need to be doing with YouTube, it needs to be like a bit of a second job. Like, because literally, it annoys me so much. I'm kind of giving to my point straight away. But what annoys me so much is that if I go to working for someone else, doing a job that just needs to be done, I can easily pull off like a 10, 11, 12-hour shift. But when it comes to me sitting down wanting to write some music or me making content, I can't sit down for more than 1 to 2 hours before I get bored and do something else. And honestly, I don't know why. But yeah, I want to say, the first point I was going to bring up about why I think things have not been going too well for me at the moment is just because I think it's the kind of truth to a lot of people. It's rewarding yourself for the bare minimum. So for me, if I've gone to the gym a few days and I've worked for a few days, and then the first thing I'm thinking is, oh, I've done quite well. Let's like go out and celebrate. Let's drink for a few days with the lads. Let's play FIFA. Let's try like qualify for champs. Let's just play that all weekend. A few days off in the gym, you've been doing it. Don't stress out too much. Like, to me, I always seem to cut myself a break, and even when I don't deserve it. And when I'm not being productive, I can seem to be like, yeah, it's not about that. Like, it's really annoying that like I seem to give myself like these breaks, like especially in terms of stuff like eating as well. Like some days I'll be eating healthy and I think, oh, I can eat out just once, and that once will turn into like 3, 4, 5 times, and it's not good. And that's that's the second thing we're really on to. It's about these excuses, and there's a lot of excuses that I tend to make when it turns to me not being productive in a day. One of the first ones is being like, I don't like doing work in the morning, which sounds awful because like you think, oh, you went to school, man, and like you literally were doing work for what? Literally, what was it, like 16 years of your life? Like, was it? No, that's wrong. 14 years, from being at 4 years old to when I was 18, I was doing work in school, waking up, being there for like 8:30, But now I've finished school and I just don't want to do any work. Like, it's a bit crazy out here, but literally, like, that's one of the first things. Because obviously, I do a lot of like my work shifts in the evening, so I don't have to wake up in the mornings anymore. So me doing work in the mornings, I kind of count it out. I'm kind of like, oh, mum's downstairs working, like, so I can't be making YouTube videos. I can't be writing lyrics. I might be too loud for her. But then I go out and I go and play FIFA, or I stay in bed snoring. Like, either way, like, just to me, like, I'll know that I'm wasting my time, like, especially when I'm not waking up in the mornings. One of the biggest excuses I make, and this is why I wasn't going to come back to YouTube for another while, is just because I wanted to wait until I could make the best videos. I wanted to wait until I had the MacBook. I wanted to wait until I had, like, my mic and I had the vlogging camera and I had everything properly. But then my mates were like, well, Lyndon, like, people enjoy your content. Like, why would you not just hop back into it straight away? Even if you have to upload these unedited videos, it's about getting back into the groove of it. And originally I kind of disagreed, and I was like, no, like, the quality of YouTube is too high now. I can't come out here with these kind of half-baked videos, these half-made. But they persuaded me just to get back into the groove of it. And now I see, because now I'm saying even these unedited videos, I'm not keeping up to the schedule and the standard that I think I should be setting, and that's what's been annoying me. So now I realise that, man, it's more than just having the setup. It's about you. Like, you can have the best setup in the world, but if you don't want to, you don't want to grind, then nothing's going to make you do it. And I always say stuff like, oh, if I don't get around to making a video, I'll be like, oh, I can go and make it tomorrow. Oh, it's the next day. Like, as I said before, although I said that it could be something, although, I don't know what I'm saying, although I said that, like, I always said I wanted to do it for life. Like, I'm kind of thinking now it's kind of a hobby. Oh, I'm still young. Oh, but no, like, if I want to make it, I've got to just keep going at it. I've got to keep going at it hard. Like, and I think the biggest thing to me to kind of conjure up is, like, when I think about it, all the times I procrastinate and I sit there watching podcasts, watching TV, watching videos, like, I'm literally watching the successful people that I, like, look up to, and they're talking about the things that I want to achieve. But when they come out with advice, I'm not listening to it. I'll listen to it, but I won't apply it in my own life. And I think that's, like, detrimental. That's the worst mistake, because how can you say you aspire to be like people? How do you aspire, you want to say you want to be the best, and you don't want to take advice into your own life? I think that's something a lot of people take. Like, a lot of people will hear, like, the greatest of, like, this, like, passion or that passion speak, but then when it comes to applying it to themselves, they take themselves out of it, and it's like, no, if you want to, I think, kind of, because sometimes I think, oh, if I was wanting to be normal, I'd go to work, get in from work, I'd sit there watching Netflix, I'd just watch YouTube all day, I would just watch football or whatever. But I know in my heart that's not what I want. I want to be greater than that, so I need to push myself out. So what I realize is I want to become a morning person. I want to wake up early in the morning. That's my challenge for myself, to wake up early and, like, to kind of be able to work in the morning, to write on lyrics. And yeah, like, and also one of the reasons I got really annoyed, because I had a massive cutback. So I've been, not a lot of people know this, but I've been working on my music for the past few months, and I've written a fair few amount of songs, and they were all on my tablet. And recently, my tablet just didn't decide to show its screen. Basically, what's happened is I've had to go my tablet for repair, but they've only just called me today and said, oh, we're gonna have to delete everything on your tablet because we can't keep it. And basically, what it means is, like, all the music that I've been writing, I've been putting these long nights into, it's all going to disappear. And, like, that's a massive setback towards people that want to see what I can really deliver when I have time to write music. So that's, like, one of the things, like, that really hurts, because I put so much time and effort, and I know I had good beat selection. I had all, like, I spent a lot of time on those lyrics. One of those songs I literally made while I was out on a party holiday in Ayia Napa. It was called 2 AM in Ayia Napa, and it was really a good song, and it was about kind of me talking about, like, the way I wanted to go. And like the fact that I've lost all that work is hard, but I know that I could write that back up. I know that I can basically go out and do it again. And I've hit the 10-minute mark, so shout out to me, rolling these mid rolls. Oh wait, my video's gonna get monetized. Let's sit down. But yeah, it's kind of one of those. One thing's going well, man. I'm a world beater. Towards my oyster. When I'm finishing songs, making my YouTube content, eating semi-healthily, not consciously healthily, be lying to you. Don't lie, being honest out here. When I'm making YouTube content, going to the gym, like, I am that guy. Like, when I am on top, no one's telling me different. I am that guy. But when I'm not, and eating excessively, just playing FIFA. I told my brother I didn't want FIFA in my house because I was playing FIFA 18 and I was getting bored of it, and like I only had like career mode, and FIFA 18 come out and I was like, bro, I don't want it. I don't want it in the house. I don't want to buy it because I know as soon as I buy it, I'll get into it. I want to play it all the time. That's exactly what's happened. I wanted it for his birthday. I went out and bought it, and now I sit now I can sit on FIFA for ages, playing a new career mode, playing Division Rival, and I can just sit there and I can just waste so many hours on that game. But I know that I need to be doing something different. So what am I going to do? Because I've made a lot of talk in this video. How are we going to change it? How am I going to take myself to that next level and really push towards what I want to be, where I want to be? To me, I'm going to start a new challenge for myself. And if I can get this new challenge to take off, hopefully, maybe I can push it on to some of you guys. But for the next 2 weeks, I will set an alarm and I'll be waking up at 6 a.m. and I will take you guys on this journey with me, and I'm going to try and stay awake for as long as I can, basically. And what the point of this is, kind of try to set my morning into a morning routine where I can wake up, I can get breakfast, I can eat, and I get to work, and then I can actually work on my craft for a bit, and then I can actually go to actual work, and I can work after, and I can get to the gym, and like, what I really want to do is try and make the most of every day. And what I'll be doing is going to start the day and saying what I want to get done, I'm calling the end of the day, and I'll tell you what I have done. And then I think for me as well, what that does is when I put it out into the universe and I put that pressure on myself and knowing that you guys will see if I'm actually being productive or not, what that should do, in theory, is push my head to think, oh wow, like what my subscribers are going to think if I tell them the stuff that I was going to do and I bottle it. Like, no, I want to impress you guys. You know what it's about. I want to keep that winning smile. I want to keep that middle mentality, and I want people to realize that this seriousness is what I want to be about. So if I'm telling you stuff on video, man, at the start of the day, I do not want to be telling you guys I'm going to come shit at the end of the day. So it's going to be a way for me to push myself, and hopefully I can really get to where I want to be. It's a slow process, man. The week's ticking by slower and slower, it feels like. But you know what? We're going to get there. And when we get there, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll be making way more videos in this car tonight. So basically, you better see in this background because I'm just going to be out here just grinding and just going. But you know, it's been good. It's been good. And we're back. And I'm not stopping anytime soon. So if anyone that thinks about the way he wants to see me down, then it's not happening. But until next time, make sure to leave a like, hit that notifications button if you're brand new, because you keep my videos, you see them straight away. Because the sub box is like basically dead at this point. Like, no one uses the sub box. Like, it's all about comes up in the front of your screen, me included. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.